Okay.
And we've got a bunch.
So you said, do you have qualification when it comes to?
I'm not a professional therapist. I'm a comedian.
Hey!
I'm like quite the opposite.
Hey, Akumnand.
The hottest.
This one has been waiting to meet this one.
Forever.
This one has been taking her time because she's always late. She is always late. Blue, you're always late.
Hey, welcome back, my darling MVPs. It's your girl, Mimiciously Mimi, here again, bringing you the gist on the ones and twos. Okay, you know, there is no sleeping on the bicycle on the channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, kindly do the needful right now. Thank you. Without wasting much time, because there are a lot of gist on this particular video. You saw how the introduction just shot. Anyways, guys, welcome back, my darlings. So please make sure you subscribe, and the only way you would get the gist as to the hot is when you turn on the notification bell. So guys, yesterday Nelisa actually addressed her listeners. She said, "We honestly haven't chatted in a while. Let's catch up." Which platform? She actually dropped a poll, which is the IG live, the TikTok live, or the Twitter space, right? So as you can see, through the percentage, right, you would see the one that won, right? Though some persons were like, no, now let's just vote for Nelisa now, so that she would use the TikTok live, so that she would actually, you know, make money while addressing us. But last, after all the pool, the IG won, according to Nelisa. IG won tomorrow at 8 p.m. and that tomorrow is actually today. So as usual, Mimi has come to do what she knows how to do best, to actually inform the listeners in the house, the listeners in Cell with Mimiciously Mimi, to please make sure you keep up with Nelisa. Okay, let's enter the bragging right level. Okay, one housemate that has been giving us bragging right is Kanaga Jr. So he is here to tell us that the Techno Mobile NG original short film is actually out on YouTube. Yes, this is our YouTube streets. Let's read it from the horse's mouth. He said, "Fam, a Techno Mobile NG original short film, the teen with feathers, that's the title, directed by K-Cast, is now streaming on YouTube. Please check it out. I am excited for you guys to meet Bode." Yes, he is actually, you know, Bode in the short film. In fact, if you're a favorite viewer of my channel, you would see that the advert pops out on my channel. When I see the advert on my channel, I'll be like, yo, see my baby boy. You know, it feels so sweet to see that these housemates are doing well for themselves. And this is Kanaga Jr. brother bragging rights on his kid bro, as he said, so proud of this young man. He is catchy at MTV Sugar, you all know, was a shy 16-year-old. Akin was the exuberant high school kid, and now Bode, mature young hustler. The different levels of acting, love it. That was what Kanaga Jr. brother, his elder brother. If you should actually know Namdi Kanaga, he actually really rooted for the bro when he was in the house. He's also into movie production. Okay, and Kanaga Jr. replied, "Thanks, sir." So guys, the K-Force, of course, I know you una they buga anyhow right now, una they carry shoulder high, because of course Kanaga Jr. is making you guys proud. And anybody who is saying less than this, what I'm saying right now, anybody who is saying less than what I'm saying, what you guys will have to do is to ignore. Okay, now still talking about the bragging rights. The Idon, one person who is also given the bragging rights here is Khosi Twala. Of course, you all know that Khosi has been trending back to back, and she's been doing big things as big girl that she is. You know, if you have not been biased, you know that baby girl has been doing well for herself. Anyways, today it came up that Khosi Twala ranks high as she battles with Davido and Burna Boy. Do you guys actually know who Davido and Burna Boy is in Nigeria? Like our highest musician, like guys, Khosi from South Africa that just attended Big Brother Titan is, you know, rubbing shoulder with this too, as it say that Africa must talk about celebrities. Khosi Twala rank high as she battles with Davido and Burna Boy. Khosi has shown numbers of times how much the fame has parachuted her to the great feat. Of course, one thing we cannot deny, because here I'm also actually sharing this on my channel, how she is always on the, what's it called? What's that stuff called? The chat, what's it called? That's trending box, right? Trending lists. She's always on the trend list. You know, when any trend list that is happening, Khosi is always on the top charts. You understand? So it's giving her waves. We cannot deny she's one winner that is actually trending back to back from South Africa. Actually, the bbtitan winner during her stay in the bbtitan house topped their main chart from day one till she won the show. That show how powerful her influence has been since day one of stepping into the house. Her highest on the Africa Must Talk About chart is is at number 3. That's a great pick there as an upcoming famer. Exactly my point. Others, including Davido, Burna Boy, and the Nigerian president Tinubu, picked at the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. This Khosi 16th time appearing on the chart. Did you see the people they mentioned with Khosi's name? Davido, our baby boy, Burna Boy, our baby boy, and then our president, our president Tinubu. Like, she's actually, in the chat range between these people, and it's something worth bragging for. So if you're Khosi Rain, let me hear you say yeah. Okay, Lira J said, do you think? I don't understand what some people write. Maybe it's mistake, typographical error. Do your thing, King Khosi. Do your thing, okay? Do your thing, King Khosi. The word is your oyster. Khosi Twala, chapter 26. Still talking about Khosi Twala. She actually did address her co-Syrians, because the co-Syrians have been so bothered ever since that theft happened about the stolen stuff. The co-Syrians have been so disturbed. They were like, Khosi, hope you're fine wherever you are. Of course, we all know that the co-Syrians are one sweet fan base that love Khosi so much. But Khosi has come to address, as she said, morning my cupcake. So we didn't get the phone, unfortunately. However, the police are on it. The case has been opened and the guy is likely to get arrested. Don't worry too much about me. Things could have been worse. Love you too much. Okay. And also, she actually replied to the video of Hero Daniels, where you watched the video, right? She said, I literally laughed in Zulu in all love at Hero Daniels. Okay, so co-Syrians have been bothering about Khosi and her movement. She says she's fine. Now let's enter the gist. We are done with the bragging rights. Okay, netizens are speculating some things about Blue Eva and Nelisa. It feels so bad to see that you guys actually judge those housemates because of the kind of things they did in the house. I'm not actually disputing. I'm not trying to say what they did in the house was cool, but in as much as we were not in that house, you cannot say what your gameplay will be when you get to that house. Like, I'm maybe claiming Miss Perfectionist. Hey, they wouldn't have done this, and when I get to the house, I go Brobuna in the mud. You understand? So sometimes there's some things that house do to this house, because it is not easy to stay in a confined space for so long, almost 3 months, and then with same people, you will not cross the door. You cannot even go outside of your house. You just same space. So there is this feeling that house give. Okay, but you guys coming for Nelisa and Blue Eva because of that. It's not just them alone. Some of the housemates that did what they did in the house, people still use that notion on them. I don't think it is right, guys. But I'm not going to stop you guys from, having that mindset, okay? Because there's nothing I can do about that. But I'll always preach it here that it is not right to judge the housemates via the life they live in the house. Talking about that, now netizens have been speculating on Blue Eva and Nelisa. Let's read this. Africa Yabo said, this year will not end without seeing Blue Eva or Nelisa. I swear you all, cause wow, those girls are wild, especially Nelisa. When she's drunk, we already saw what she did on bbtitan, giving Mmeli. Okay, Marvin will chop Mbra, I swear, plus Mbra likes Nigerian men. We will see Mbra first. Now, they are calling that Mbra, right? It's actually Khosi. That's why I said, when you tend to talk about people, they would come for your fave. That's just it, right? It's not just cool judging this housemate by what they did in the house anyways. Marvin will chop Mbra. I swear, Mbra likes Nigerian men. We'll see Mbra, okay, as they should, as long as they are not borrowing it from you. Boring, leave Nelisa out of this madness. So, I don't know how you would stay. So, that means when you get to hear about, it has leaked, you would rush want to go and see the tape, right? It is not cool how you guys read this housemate, all of these things, though. Just know that you are not any better. Sit down, have a reflection and check if you're any better. Okay, still talking about it. The co-bangers. We all know the co-bangers. They're always all over the place, As I do say that, they are one shippers that always put smile on my face here. Anyways, it is not a competition thingy with the Koyemi and the co-bangers. Like, guys, now they are doing who fits Khosi pass. So it's giving now. I used to say man is the prize. Now it's giving that woman is now the prize, because Khosi Twala is in between the two men. So now they are doing a competition of like, oh no, Khosi suits Yemi more. Khosi is more, the co-bangers are on their own. The co-bangers will never relent, right? And I know some of the Yemi Craig's fans does not like this happening, right? Seeing the competition. But anyways, it is what it is. The co-bangers and the Koyemi are still on their top trend about their shipping. The Humble Jam said, being honest, Koyemi has always been an elite ship. Shayenike, okay, if you all like, cause one thing I can promise is this one is South African Wales, right? So as you can see, it is giving a competition between the co-bangers and the Koyemi. So if you are a Koyemi shipper, Oh God, oh my goodness. I don't know how you people do this thing, right? You just, I don't know, something you obviously, you all know is not working and you guys are, putting it in. Anyways, let's read from executive head of KB. He said, today is officially 3 months we last saw them hug and kiss. 26 March 2023. Like, guys, somebody actually knew when Thabang and Khosi kissed last. Are you guys being serious? What is happening? Is this not obsession, for goodness sake? Like, you are calculating the days. Oh my God. Oh my God. I really wish they do that again, right? You want to see them do that again. Or more, I carry head up for the Thabang shippers. Now, talking about the Thabang shippers, netizens have been coming on with their full chest for Mmeli. What did Mmeli do? Okay, they said Mmeli was found in a Twitter space, and that Twitter space was actually shippers Twitter space, the Thabang shippers Twitter space, right? Where Mmeli was trying to tell the Thabang shippers that Thabang, they said Mmeli is actually talking down on Thabang, that Thabang is actually letting his manager take control over him, that Thabang is not being man enough, blah blah blah, all those kind of blah, just similar to what happened to Adekunle yesterday when he had his Twitter space and people were like, he spoke about sheiks. This is the same thing that happened. Now some of the netizens who were there were like, Mmeli never said that about Thabang, so people have been coming for Mmeli back to back. That's why Mmeli has been trending today. They said Mmeli say this about Thabang, Mmeli say that about Thabang, while netizens who are there were like, he never did that, while some were like, got a recorded video. They were like, go and listen to the Twitter space, the recorded video is there, the recorded audio is there, go and see if Mmeli said that. So some persons went there to listen and they were like, Mmeli did not say that. Now my question is, first of all, I want to know, why would Mmeli even be in a shipper space? The last time Mmeli and Miracle did that, they are in a shipper space. I was like, this housemate, they are bringing themselves so low. Shippers that your faves do not even care about and you guys are in their space, right? It doesn't make sense to me. But meanwhile, he has been vindicated that he never said that about Thabang. In as much as he never said that about Thabang, but I don't think it is cool for him to be on the Twitter space, especially that is not his own space, but shipper space. Why are you bringing yourself so low? That's just my own say. Anyways, Aderonke said, Mmeli went to Thabang space to feed them lies about Thabang. I actually thought Mmeli was a reasonable person until he put up his stupidity tonight. Since Mmeli decided to join those fraudulent Thabang shippers all because of the $10 he wants from them, you all will crumble. Right now, you see this kind of words coming from netizens to Mmeli. To me, it's a slight to his personality because of a guy like that, you now went out of all the space. Even if you're bored, you can as well, create a space and discuss with your fans. Okay, what do they call Mmeli's fan? Adequates or something like advocates. The advocates are always there to listen to you. By the way, Mmeli is one housemate that is, spew the truth. But coming to shipper space, oh come on, I think it is out of it. Jenny said, when I say Mmeli and Naruto are like one of the worst things that happened to Thabang in that house, they will call me a hate. Now you see, who is Naruto? Please. Okay, he should collect from them. You see Lumko, Zeno, and these boys are his real friend and loyal cycle. That's all I am going to say. Mmeli na mumu normally. Guys, let's stop. I have just listened and he didn't say anything. Now you see, I'm mixing the words up. Now you see, someone came and said, I've gone to listen, and I did not hear anything as such. But why? What joy do people derive to cause chaos on the social streets where this housemate would have normal conversation with the fans and people would come, with another narrative? Why is it like that? Anyways, one dealer said, you all are the only fan base that is involved in shippers business and you keep spreading lies about those housemates. It is embarrassing. You can't even make Thabang trend ever since he got back from Nigeria, but you out here backing as shippers. It's none of your business. Please get your facts correctly and stop spreading lies yourself. I wonder if you were on that space or you are listening to your fellow T-bangers who were there, and for your information, we record our spaces. Now that is the good part about recording spaces. Okay, these shippers actually recorded the spaces, so that got Mmeli vindicated, as he was saying that he did not say anything bad about Thabang. Like now, for example, if that space was not recorded, now people will be selling out the narrative. The co-bangers will be selling out the narrative that Mmeli said this about Thabang, and from there Thabang would feel like, oh, see Mmeli, why would Mmeli say this about me? Next thing, you people have caused disputes about two friends, two people who are cool with each other, even if they are not friends, at least they are cool with each other. The last time I checked, Mmeli and Thabang does not have any issue at all. If there is any issue between the two, you guys can let me know in the comment section. Maybe I do not get to know about that. Okay, Juliet said, you claim you are Thabang's friend, but you are on a shipper space feeding them lies about how his management are doing nothing for him. Mmeli, are you okay? Law, I guess you are a better friend than Mmeli. What kind of desperation is this? Can shippers give Mmeli the money already? Because it looks like he wants some. Because wow, what on earth is this now? It doesn't make sense to me, for you guys. The only person I blame in all of this is Mmeli. Yes, I blame Mmeli in all of this because what is he doing in shippers space? See the name, Thabang shippers. Not even advocate space where you're discussing with your advocate. Is Thabang shippers. You left your own space, you went to the shippers. Is there something I need to know that's the reason why Mmeli had to go to join shippers space? So he brought himself these drags. Yes, he did. Because how could you go and join shippers? I'm trying to get it. Not even your ship. Right? It would have been different. For example, now Khosi is talking to the Thabangers. I'm like, oh guys, maybe I'm not in this. I would understand that yes, Khosi name is in it. Or Thabang go there to address the shippers. I would understand that Thabang name is there. Do you understand? But this one is Thabang shippers and Mmeli is there. Does it correlate? Jig at all. I think he brought himself these drags that people are calling his name for unnecessary stuff. Jig at all. Okay. Is he mad? What's his business with Thabang? It's you thinking this little tweet of yours will be the end of their friendship. Listening is a great skill. If you want to talk nonsense, come correct, please. The space is recorded, so wait and listen to it. Haibo, Mmeli didn't say anything about Thabang's management. Stop creating conflict between Thabang and Mmeli. You see, no matter how sweet you want to tell me that some persons are, once I see that you are among the people who trained this housemate on a wrong narrative, I would cancel you like this with a big bad. Do you know why? Because I can't see the reason why you will claim to be a good person and you rejoice in spoiling this housemate's name. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I joined that space just before this conversation and you're that ass lying. Mmeli spoke about how he values collaborative work and KBS asked him to collaborate with Thabang, to which he answered that he would like to and they will. However, T already has a management team helping him. Now you see the word, right, that he should collaborate with Thabang, and he was like, Thabang already has a manager that is managing him. And once you have management, before you tend to do something outside your management, you'd have to involve them and say, see what I want to do. Do you think this is cool? And if your management tell you that no, this is not cool, you will back off. That is the essence of having a management. If they notice and say this thing you want to impute yourself in would not be great, they would tell you to back off. That is where management comes to play. Okay, Memphis said, come to think of it, my ship hasn't come out to dismiss their ship to us, and it is the only ship that consummated their union. We need to start contribution. Mmeli and Nelisa shippers, arise, our time to shine. Anyways, I think it would have been fair if maybe you guys should just give Mmeli this ship so that she will just be coming to space, because I feel so bad seeing that Mmeli went to shippers space. No, it don't make sense. Yes, Numpty, shippers are people too. As much as we like Khosi and Thabang, we like Mmeli too, and other housemates, and it's well within our right. Shipper space don't revolve around tea. It's just a community that has fun and enjoy the company. No biggie. They are so worried. Once Mmeli mods that ship every chance he gets. I'm still trying to make this make sense, right? You guys should let it make sense to me. What would be the reason why Mmeli would find himself in shipper space? Like he doesn't know his level anymore or something. Like the space you should be seeing Mmeli is his space with the advocates, right? But I don't think the first time was Mmeli and Miracle on shipper space. Now this one is Mmeli alone on shipper space. This one I'm saying about Mmeli and Miracle was, I think, months back, not of recent. But now still having that kind of conversation, jig at all. That is bringing himself down and pure. Okay, my issue. Okay. Nana said, now that they have all listened to space, they understand. God of Thabang, thank God we record our space now. This Juliet must come and apologize to Mmeli because the lies and insults. My issue is those who followed her blindly and insulted him without listening to the recording. How are they feeling now? They must be ashamed of themselves. Juliet, Honor, and your cohort, shame on you. Anyways, the thing is, I cannot even defend Mmeli on this right now because he brought himself to the Twitter space of shippers, which he's not supposed to do. I hope he doesn't do that mistake next time. So, guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here, okay? We have spoken enough. Feel free to use the comment section as usual, okay? If you've gotten to this section of the video, just know that I love you so much as usual. My love is for real for you guys. If I don't love, when I'm waiting again. Right now, I am signing off. To see you guys later. Bye-bye.